Today's questioner asks, is it okay if I want to take a break and do nothing for a while when other people are already struggling to complete their tasks? This is a great question. There are a few pieces at play here. First, you have a limited amount of mental, physical, and emotional energy to spend each day. When you consistently spend more energy than you have, you set yourself up for burnout, illness, disorder, and disease. Second, you are only responsible for yourself. You are not responsible for the thoughts, feelings, and actions of others. There's some nuance here, though. Let's start with the limited amount of energy. The only way to refill your reserves of energy is through self-care. The more you build consistent, sufficient, and sustainable self-care into your daily routine, the more you will be able to do. Because you'll be coming from a place of being rested, nourished, and fully energized. You're actually more productive when you take time out for self-care. If you're feeling like your energy reserves are low, taking a break is essential to helping keep you healthy and productive in both the short term and the long run. The key here is to make sure you use your downtime to actually refill your reserves. There's a lot of confusion between self-care, self-work, and distraction. Often all three are lumped together under self-care, but only true self-care will refill your energy reserves. You can learn more about the difference and building a self-care routine that will work for you in my free self-care toolkit. I'll add a link in the show notes below. Okay, now let's talk about what you are and are not responsible for. I'm guessing based on the phrasing of your question that you're talking about other people at work who are struggling to get their assigned tasks taken care of. If you're their boss, then it would be important you find ways to support them in completing their tasks. If these are projects that coworkers have taken on above and beyond their normal responsibility, if and only if you have the extra energy, it would be great if you took the time to help them complete these extra assignments. However, if your coworkers struggle with time management, their own boundary issues, or are in positions where the regular responsibilities of their job are beyond their skill set, you are only enabling their suffering to continue if you regularly bail them out when they get overwhelmed. This may sound harsh, but if someone is struggling to keep their head above water, sometimes they need to reach the bottom of the ocean before they can push off and reorient themselves. This gets into big boundary work, and in the beginning, it can be really tough to determine where to draw the lines. If you're interested in learning more about boundaries, join the waitlist and learn when the next round of my group coaching program opens for registration. This program will help you develop your boundary muscle and get clear on what is your responsibility and what isn't. The key takeaway from your question is that self-care isn't selfish. Taking care of yourself is actually the best way to make sure you have what it takes to help out and take care of other people. I'm sending you a great big hug. You've got this. I hope you enjoyed this bit of solicited advice. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I post new content.